Good day to you, and welcome to CVCC Connect. I'm Nick Polis.
And I'm Michaela Ramirez. Today you'll hear stories from all around CVCC, from a big red truck to our local IT guy. There's a lot going on here.
First, we'll go to Kobe Chapel with an award-winning future educator looking to inspire kids.
Teaching Professions Junior has unique experiences. Marissa Dombrowski finished 4th in the state's competition of Educators Rising and will be headed to Nationals in Washington, D.C. in June. She was very nervous and felt unprepared.
When I first got there, I didn't have a feel for what it was going to be like. We never saw the rooms or anything like that. And I actually had to compete by myself, so I feel like that was really nerve-wracking at first.
Marissa campaigned to be an Educators Rising state officer.
We just got to meet lots of people and talk with everyone, and it was so amazing. And winning, that was just such a good feeling, and I was so excited. And it was overall, yeah.
Marissa was also chosen for Student of the Month for the Nordonia Rotary Club.
I was actually super surprised, and it was an amazing opportunity to go to the Rotary Club, and I got to speak there, and that was just super surprising to me. I never knew that I was actually going to get that, and I actually ended up getting a plaque and stuff, so that was just super cool.
We hope all of your experiences make you into the best teacher you can be, Marissa. Kobe Chapel, CVCC Connect.
Keep going on your journey to inspire the next generation, Marissa.
Man, I don't think I can handle teaching.
That's just because you're a senior and ready to graduate.
That's true. Well, one thing's for sure. I'd rather be winning medals like this next story from Evie Callahan.
Winning one medal is hard enough. Try winning 17. The Graphic Imaging Technology class entered an annual Print Excellence Contest. It was sponsored by the Graphic Media Alliance, a community of over 250 leading graphics communications companies in Ohio, Michigan, and Northern Kentucky. GIT senior Jason Still says they got to use the latest technology.
We printed everything on the Xerox. We had the design already made. The Xerox put the book together and stapled it and everything. And then after we did that, we put it on the cutter over there. We just cut them out in stacks of 5. So that's basically the whole process.
The class won 16 silver medals and 1 gold medal overall for their CVCC course catalog. The most they've ever won was 11 in their first year of competing. Winning these awards gives them recognition from industry professionals.
When people talk about this to an employer, if Mr. Rubenstahl were to, then they'll be like, oh, they actually want to do something.
Jason is on early placement with ID Images in Brunswick, one of Ohio's biggest label manufacturers. The Alliance's competition opens many doors for him in his future. GIT's work and dedication led them to beat their record and stand out from other programs. Evie Callahan, CVCC Connect.
17? I can barely even count to 10.
Whoa, that's an historic accomplishment.
Speaking of history, Alex Bellmiller has a story about a truck that's old enough to be your grandma.
Power Equipment Senior fills the tank. For the past 2 years, Nick Schaub has been working on his family's rare 1948 Ford diesel truck at CVCC.
This is the only truck like this in the world, really, so it's so unique, and then as you really wrap your head around it, it gets to be fun.
Not only is the truck special, but so is the engine inside.
The fact that I've probably never seen one like it before, and the engine in it, they were popular in the mid-60s and then slowly falled out, so it's a very unique power plant in there.
With the unique truck, he likes to bring it to shows to bring a smile to people's faces.
When we take it to the show, we like the enjoyment side of it. We really don't enter in the competitions.
Nick plans on going to future truck displays such as the Indianapolis Truck Fest. Nick's grown up around trucks and cars.
I've always just been out there my whole life with my dad, working on the equipment, helping maintenance stuff.
He hopes for the truck to be finished in the next week. Alex Baumiller, CVCC Connect.
Keep on trucking, Nick.
Whoa, that's my name.
Yes it is, Nick. But all that work for just one truck, I can never.
Now, Jaden Parker will hit the nail on the head on this story.
Have you ever built a house? Construction trades senior Tony Greco is part of a team building a 16 by 20 mini home. The construction trades and building and property maintenance programs are working together on the house. Construction trades are building the house and BPM is doing the wiring.
It's amazing to see what you can do in building something from the ground up. It's definitely going to further our program and the BPM program. I think it's going to take each of us a step further and put us in a more realistic scenario on how it's going to be in the real world.
For Tony, it's a satisfying experience to see the house being built from scratch.
Carpenters are going to be there from when it's just a patch of grass or a patch of dirt to when you're installing doorknobs in the front of the house. And it's amazing to see what you can do in building something from the ground up.
2 years ago, Tony joined the program knowing nothing about carpentry.
I came in barely knowing how to swing a hammer or read a tape measure. And then he took me from there all the way to competing in state and national competitions. So just really set me up for success, and I fell in love with it.
Tony is grateful for all the opportunities and knowledge his instructor, Mr. Uravec, has given him. Best of luck to you, Tony, as you start your career in construction trades. Jaden Parker, CVCC Connect.
We're looking forward to seeing your houses around town, Tony.
Now, Andrew Hawkins will let you know who keeps the computers working here at CVCC.
Need an IT guy? David Eichler is a senior at the computer networking program and was hired as a computer technician at CVCC due to his working class. When David first started his job, he realized how much went into keeping the technology at the school running.
When you take classes here, you don't really think about how everything is set up or works. You just kind of go and use it. But since I work here, I get to understand how every computer is set up, how every program is set up, what goes into that. So I think it's really interesting from more of essentially a business standpoint of it, looking how it all works and how every class what every class's individual needs are and how they're different from each other.
David finds working at his job helps him much more than just sitting in a classroom.
It feels like I'm actually being rewarded with something and that I'm being acknowledged for my work. A lot of the times if you're at your normal high school, all you get back is a grade, and it's that feels all right, but a lot of times you don't feel fulfilled. Here, the work I do has seen me increase my position at a job, and so it feels rewarding knowing that I'm actually getting somewhere with this knowledge that I've obtained.
David feels you need to be driven to succeed in the IT world.
If you think that you can do it without really putting the effort, you're wrong. You have to put in the effort to actually learn the stuff. There's a lot of knowledge, a lot of material you need to learn and get down, and just actually reading text is not going to fully prepare you. You need to get some hands-on experience as well.
If you're able to see this, that means he's doing his job right. Andrew Hawkins, CVCC Connect.
We wouldn't be here without you, David.
Literally, he helped fix our computers so we could write this script.
Well, we hope you enjoyed this episode of our show. Check us out at www.cvccworks.edu. I'm Nick Polis.
And I'm Michaela Ramirez. Thanks for watching CVCC Connect.